Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. You detain Kanu over referendum, but negotiate with terrorists. Ipob lawyer berates federal government. You detain Kanu over referendum, but negotiate with terrorists. Ipob lawyer berates federal government. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu's lead lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari for negotiating with terrorists while the Ipob separatist agitator languishes in the custody of the security agencies. Ejiofor on Sunday said this in reaction to the revelation by the presidential media aide, Garba Shehu, that the terrorists who attacked the Abuja-Kaduna train in March fooled his principal. Shehu disclosed in an interview with BBC Hausa that the Nigerian government negotiated with the bandits and met their demand, but the assailant failed to release the hostages as promised. In his reaction, Kanu's lawyer, in a statement titled Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's Freedom is Sacrosanct, said his client has the right to call for self-determination, but the government punishes him, whereas terrorists are playing on the intelligence of the government. Ejiofor said the federal government is still in its business of negotiating with and settling terrorists, while the same government unleashes terror and mayhem on innocent citizens merely exercising their constitutionally guaranteed right to self-determination. The lawyer quoted Shehu, who said, "Don't forget that right from the start of it." The leader of the terrorists demanded that his pregnant wife should be released from captivity. The federal government took the woman to the hospital where she gave birth to twins, and after she gave birth, it was shown that both his wife and children were in good health condition, and then they were handed over to his parents. After handing them over, they came up with a different issue, that there are about 6 or 7 of their children in Yola, Adamawa, who the government sent a plane to pick up. We expected that if we gave them the children, they would release all the victims in their custody. Then they demanded money. Ejiofor then said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioned because he called for a referendum in a legitimate exercise of his right to self-determination, and he has been in solitary confinement for over a year now. Meanwhile, the federal government is dining with and giving executive presidential treatment to terrorists. Do you still wonder why kidnapping and banditry is a thriving business in Nigeria? In the Eriri Eri, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a political prisoner of conscience and must be released unconditionally. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu's lead lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari for negotiating with terrorists while the Ipob separatist agitator languishes in the custody of the security agencies. Ejiofor on Sunday said this in reaction to the revelation by the presidential media head, Garuba Shehu, that the terrorist who attacked the Abuja Kaduna train in March fooled his principal. Shehu disclosed in an interview with BBC Hausa that the Nigerian government negotiated with the bandits and met their demand, but the assailant failed to release the hostages as promised. In his reaction, Kanu's lawyer, in a statement titled Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom is sacrosanct, said his client has the right to call for self-determination, but the government punishes him, whereas terrorists are playing on the intelligence of the government. Ejiofor said the federal government is still in its business of negotiating with and settling terrorists, while the same government unleashes terror and mayhem on innocent citizens merely exercising their constitutionally guaranteed right to self-determination. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.